Let's make a mountain journal. What the hell happened to my thumb? Thumb's bleeding, apparently. I thought it felt a little sore. Apparently I cut it somehow. That's probably what this is. Blood. Must have rubbed it on my face. Why is it that everywhere I go, something obnoxious happens around me? Got the Hispanic guy to lighten up a bit, finally, at the liquor store. Yes, why do you always wear gloves? He seems like he's an alright dude. And I'll just explain to him, And go to the grocery store. That is nasty. I don't remember cutting it. I guess I cut it. And then I'm leaving the grocery store. And this guy is just pissed off. He's an employee. Like, he's fed up, Like, he says he drives up and down Highway 34 every single day. This grocery store, they're ripping people off and this and that. And he's only been in Colorado for 5 years. And I explained to him, it was like, when I moved here, I worked at the lodge. I didn't get paid. Like, I was so willing and wanting to be here that all I worked for was food and a place to sleep. Like, you know, that's what I worked for. Like, because I get to be here. And I'm adamant about that. That, like, Estes Park is not about money. It's about, like, your soul will ache for this place. And, like, it's, I don't know how else to describe it other than that. Like, because every time we came here when I was a kid, this was my favorite place. I always waited, like, I didn't know how to name towns. I still struggle with, like, names and stuff. But, like, Grand Lake is a beautiful place, but we would cycle back around Breckenridge and stuff, and then to uh, Gree Greeley. No, Greeley is in there. Whatever that town is where the guy like built a fucking tank out of a out of a bulldozer, and Greeley, and we would cycle up through then to Grand Lake, and come back up, through the pass to Estes, and Estes is just like I waited for that the whole trip, every single year, to come here, and every single year growing up, Estes has always been my favorite place, and like there's so many people that think of Colorado as money. They think of this place as money. They're trying to turn it into fucking Aspen. I hate Aspen. Like, it's a beautiful town, don't get me wrong. Beautiful views. I've only been there one time, and I don't want to go back. Ever again. Drive into town today, it never ceases to amaze me. My entire life. It's just always unique. It's always surprising. Like, you know, I'm walking back up the hill to come back into here, and because there's like a hill, and then you go back down, and you can see over the entire forest. It's just awe striking. It's not just that. Then you take in the clouds today, the clouds this morning, and the sun is out, but it's fucking snowing because the dew point is hitting condensation, but it's freezing. And so it's snowing even though it's like 45 degrees, 50 degrees right now. What does it say? 36. It feels more like 45, 50. But it is just, there's always something. Estes is, there's always something. And like one of my favorite memories is when I was at the Elkhorn and they had those old commercials about like antidepressants, and there was a little cloud following somebody, and I shit you not, I saw it rain like this in a line and go back, go past, and I'm like, the fuck. There's always something. It never ceases to amaze me. Like, I have so many stories. The guy who owned the Elkhorn, I asked him if he could share some with me, but he was like a bit concerned about me asking him questions, let's just say that. And he was awesome. He he developed dementia, and he was always so kind. Like it like the first time I saw him again after the time from when I was a child, I was sitting on the bench swing at the lodge playing guitar, and he just comes up and says, he just says hi, and he just stands there and talks to me for a little bit. And even though he's known me since I'm a little fucking child, like, guy's known me my entire life, I don't remember him. He doesn't remember me. And this guy, like, gotta enjoy some chocolate. This is the only good chocolate they make, is the dark chocolate. Though it does have soy lecithin in it, but you don't really taste it much. It still kind of tastes like actual chocolate. Anyway, and I'm just walking back, talking to that guy at the grocery store. in we agree on some things and we disagree on other things, and that's the way it should be between humans. But he just, some people aren't made for this. I am literally designed for this. Everything I've ever done in my life has been a way for me to know how to be here. Like, beer and chocolate. Better than you think it would be. And so he drives up the highway every day. And I'm like, that's a really great road. Highway 34 is one of my favorites. Uh, 36 is amazing. 7's awesome. And my favorite is Glen Haven. But in Lookout Mountain, too. That one. Those two are on par together. But Glen Haven, that road is just, especially in the fall, when you can look in your rearview mirror and you see the leaves displacing and flowing around you as you pass through them. It's so special. Like, that guy was not complicated. He was not complex. He he wants to be somebody that belongs somewhere that's beautiful. But there's so many people that want to be that rather than the people that actually deserve it. And the only reason why I know that I deserve it is because I can define myself while other people have no idea how to do that. And the people, you know, like me that recognize that difference, I want to make memories for them. And that's one thing about Estes too, is like the people that stay here, we're trying to make memories for people. We want to make stories. We want you to, because when you go back to wherever it is that you're from, we want you to desire coming back. And a lot of people think that they can belong here, but they don't. Like, it's a totally different mindset. Like, I was talking to the neighbor yesterday, and I was happy to see her. And I was just talking to her. I was thinking while I was talking to her, like, if you were just younger, we would have gotten along so well. It's so odd how like generational differences form, and like she's a really nice woman, but she visibly, well, I mean, like, look at me, like, I people like me are rare, but also I don't even know how to explain it. People like me are profilable. That's even a word. Like, it's easy to objectify me and misdeceive. That's not the word. Misconceive me. That she was visibly like backing up. I was just, I just wanted to talk to her and ask her about the wood around and if she needs any trees felled because she has two dead trees. But they're still not, they're still okay because pines are unique, and though the limbs will die, the main trunk can actually still technically be alive, and they can do that for fucking ages. And so they're not gray yet. They still have color. But I just wanted to let her know, like, I know how to fell trees. I know how to do things, and I'm gonna, plant all those trees around and stuff. But it takes a lot of leavening with people because the mountains, like, either you're crazy or you're resilient. That's how mountain people are. And I think I'm a bit of both, technically. However, you gotta really, really love this place. It's not luxury. It's it's fucking hardcore, I'm telling you. Like, and I fucking love it. I love it as much as I've ever loved it. I should clean my shirt. Like, stimulus for a child is distracting. Colorado, this place, was, you know, emphasizing a lack of stimulus. And I've always loved that. Though, when you're young, you want to indulge a bit. And I still, yeah, I like electricity. I like light bulbs. I like, watching movies and stuff. But that's because I personally need three stimuli constantly so that I can actually focus. But, like, I just don't want to see people ruin Estes Park. It's being pushed more and more and more. And, like, just stop. There are so many fucking people now in Estes, and my god, my gravity is immense. I've been I've been absorbing a lot of gravity lately because I need to use it, and that all wiped off. That's weird. I don't even feel the burns anymore when I do them. It's just pleasure. It's the same thing as getting a tattoo. They were pleasurable for me. Like, people say that they hurt. It was like very, like, not erotic, but a weirdly pleasant sensation of pain. And that's why you get addicted to tattoos. But I only use them for, I have two. One from Route 66 on my leg, and my roommate wanted to be a tattooist, tattoo artist. I wouldn't call him an artist, but he was pursuing becoming that, and so he found a calligraphy version, like a engravery version, whatever you call that, of a G clef. So I have that right here. And I mean, like, there's scars from it. Because he didn't know what the fuck he was doing. That's what to do. Uh, this whole arm should be filled. There's the reason why I do this is because there's an African culture that does this for a test of manhood, and it turns your body into a type of armor. And so I do it to. You can hear my skin popping. I do it to control emotions and pain. My parents are getting older, and so I scratched a scab earlier and painted my skin with blood. I don't know why we can't do that legally, or if it's considered crazy. Doesn't even hurt anymore. You have to learn how to control your body. It's meant to be a representation of art, but it also infuses you with something that is hard to explain as well. That I've done this so many times. And it becomes more addictive. See if I die this time from withdrawals. You know, I've been alone for 12 years. And harming myself is considered as some sort of disease, but we never consider how other people harm one another. That's not a disease. That's not a crime. And the women that I've loved, I think about them every single fucking day. It's really tough. Especially the last girl that I dated. She had such a beautiful name. Her name was Bellamai. And she had a neurologically degenerative disease. And so, even though I considered getting her pregnant, she had sisters too that I didn't want to prolong that disease. You know how hard that is? Like, it fucking sucks. Okay? It's. She was perfect for me. Or to me, I don't know. And she. I couldn't watch her die. I couldn't take care of her. I couldn't. I can't fuck a woman and then carry her to the bathroom, basically, is part of it too. And I remember seeing her at her school, or college, when she could still walk. She degraded very quickly. And she, like, we never had sex. I offered her, but it wouldn't have been real, you know. And it was mainly just to try and satisfy her, because she was a very intelligent girl, but she suffered wildly. I still can't erase the emotions sometimes from doing this. I don't even know if she's alive anymore. We talked for years. And well, she told me that she thought she loved me, and I knew I had to break it off because, like, I can't be with a woman that I can't take dancing. Like, I want to go and dance with you. I can't just swing you around, you know? So after her, I quit dating. I chose to quit dating. I just couldn't do it anymore. It used to erase emotions and take control of my brain, but maybe they're not hot enough. I don't know. This axe came along fairly nice. I used a quarter as a wedge. Let's see if it holds up. They don't typically, but this front wedge here is epoxied in, and it's fit well. It's just that this part broke off a little deep, and it looks like it's not fit, but it is. And it's a nice medial size axe now. Perfect weight. This would be perfect for limbs. So tired of memory. I try so hard to erase it, but I just can't. It's funny because I had to steal this from my mother. How can we? Even a diamond file, it struggles to work it. It's fucking ridiculously sharp. Let's see if it'll stay. It should, but I don't know. If I had a son or something, or a daughter, teach her how to use it. There's nobody that I want to be with. So, other than, a few memories of people that I enjoyed being with. Maybe I'll load some rounds and go and shoot. That could be fun, maybe.